faggot.
Fine, we're fucking live. I don't give a fuck no more.
Okay, boomer.
Whatever, dude.
Okay, boomer.
It is what it is.
Hey, he's a boomer. I'm a boomer, so it's great. We bang chicks. It's good.
I think you know. Oh my god. Just
We're
stop.
fucking live.
Oh, if you keep using it, I'm just gonna use it against you.
Yeah, but that's not what boomer. When someone says boomer, no one
So?
thinks that.
So that's you. That's your young buck mentality. It's all good.
Young buck, but that's not even a word. What?
Yes, it is. Young buck. 2 words. Look it
No,
up.
but whatever.
Let me know when you're gonna join in.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Let me go and put my plate of food over. Start loading up Call of Duty. So I can get
Nah,
that.
man. This is. Alright, I'll do this tomorrow because I got solo my dungeon.
Ooh, I'm.
That's right, JC. Overtime boomer
Yes.
stream.
Yeah, because I had the boomers talk to me now. They're gonna tell me how great back in the day was. They're gonna say, back in my day, we kids used to do this.
He's just mad he didn't have those experiences.
Yes, I'm so glad. That's where I really wanted to grow up after World War II. That's where I wanted to grow up, not in the
Did
time where
grow
it's
up
all this
after World War
technology.
II. We
Sorry.
all did.
You can join off of me.
No,
Gangster.
shut. That's not what I meant. You know exactly what I meant, Pete. I don't even want to hear it.
I really didn't actually, but it's okay.
All right, here's what I meant. I meant people who grew up in the boomer generation.
Okay, but that was not me or Rev.
Hey Pete, we were sending smoke signals, buddy.
Right?
To each other.
Right?
I mean,
We were talking in tin cans, buddy.
No, dude, no, Morse code. Deed, 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 deed. We didn't have the
Yeah,
internet.
obviously-
I didn't have a 56K modem or anything. If I wanted to talk to my buddy across the state, I had to fucking Morse code his ass.
No, but the thing is, if I had to pick a time to grow up, in the boomer generation or now, I pick the right now. Even with all the problems now, I would easily take this over back then. Any other time in human history.
Fair enough.
Don't give me fair enough. That is factually correct. You think someone who grew
Fair
up during the
enough.
Vietnam War wants to be like, oh, I want to grow up in this timeline? No.
Dude,
I don't know, man. I bet you there are plenty of people who would say they'd rather grow up in like the 50s or
Why?
the 60s.
The 50s where technology was barely up on its feet at that time?
Yeah, but life was a lot simpler.
All right, so for the simple-minded folks, then, that's what you're telling me.
Not necessarily. Jesus,
Right,
dude.
JC.
What did JC say? That's so funny, Rev.
I would say we'll be entering a civil war soon, but it's Antifa, so it'll be more like pest control. And he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I'm not with those guys, first off, because I'm not a millennial. These guys are actually, since they're calling these guys a boomer, technically they are the millennials here, and I'm the Gen Zer. So I don't even want to hear this, actually.
No,
So they're
you
guys are the
millennial with
Antifa
us.
generation.
Yeah,
No, you're not. No, I'm
you're
not.
right there with us,
Hey,
dude.
hey, thanks
No,
for
I
calling me a
no,
boomer.
listen.
I boom lots of things, so thanks.
Shut up. Listen.
I boom my
slide.
toilet. I boom my TV. I boom sports. Hell yeah.
I boom my
Here's
boom
the thing,
box.
Hey man, I
No,
boom
here's
box
the
the
thing,
boom box. I'll put it on my back of my
I
shoulder.
slide. Unlike you guys, I basically can slide right under and say I'm not a millennial, so I'm not your generation. No, I'm not the Antifa generation. That's
Dude, even if you aren't, even if you don't want to consider, you are right there, dude. You are within a couple of years of being a millennial. So
okay. So that means I'm not a millennial then. All right.
oh, you cocksucker!
I'm
All
not
right,
Legend says
all right.
this time it's a boring comparison to the past.
Boring compared. All right. What was so fun in the past that like you don't have now? Like what? Do you want to go back to time or you basically
There
all
was
you
a
did was
lot of
smoke?
social.
No, I'll
like,
tell you what,
okay,
man. There's a lot of things that kids can't do these days that I got away with.
Yep, and there was a lot of social reaction that we had too. Like it forced us to go outside and like get to meet people.
Here's the thing. You can go outside right now. I don't see you doing it.
I do.
Like people complain about all the stuff that back in my day we used to do this, but yet they don't do it now. And I'm like, why don't you do it now? Explain that
Well,
to
why
me.
don't do it now? Because there's a lot of rules and regulations behind it.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I can't
I
go
mean,
to.
yeah.
There's
I
a lot
can't
of
go
things
to a
you
restaurant.
just. I mean,
can't go
dude,
to a
they've
restaurant.
there's tons of places now that won't even let you have a barbecue.
Hello.
Like
Also,
public.
whose generation
What's
enforced
up, Don
that?
G?
Yo,
That's
I can't go into a restaurant and have a cigarette, man. It doesn't work that way.
Like
All right, whose generation
public
enforced it?
parks have banned having barbecues and shit. Like, yeah, dude, there's a
Yep.
lot of shit you just can't do
And
these
whose
days.
generation enforced that? I just want to hear it. Whose generation enforced
This
it?
generation.
Like, what
Millennial
does it?
generation. Guess who's a millennial?
What does it matter, dude? What does it matter who did
You're
it?
getting all collectivist of me, so I'm doing it right back to you.
What the fuck did I get collectivist to you?
What are we getting collected?
You said oh man, you guys are not listening to yourselves.
I'm sorry. Do you not have an answer?
No, you literally said my generation is the fucking anti about pest control. Even though I'm not the one.
No, I didn't say. No, I had said nothing about.
We were repeating what the chat was saying.
And nothing
like
was said about the generation it was. They just said they are Antifa and it's more like pest control.
I mean, yeah, that's accurate, but it's like I'm not in that generation, dog.
Wow,
so
that was-
don't associate me with those guys.
That should not have happened.
Well, that shouldn't have happened. All right, then. So when does
No, I'm
millennial
talking
end?
about the game. I'm
2020?
talking about the game, dude. I was talking about the game.
Don, welcome to Game Talk Overtime.
Oh wait, is the podcast still going on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically,
overtime.
but this is just kind of
Technically.
bullshit.
This is the shoot the shit one where I educate these fools.
So are you live on YouTube?
You're educating about
Yeah, we're live on
what?
YouTube.
What are you educating about? So last time I checked, we got away with a lot of shit in the 90s.
Here's the thing:
And
your
there was a lot of
timeline's your
a lot of
timeline's
explicit
different,
Shit.
but also your generation who experienced that are the ones who changed the rules. That's the thing.
Not
Gotcha.
really. No.
Don't give me that.
No,
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 really.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't millennials, dude. It was boomers. Millennials weren't. By the time millennials got to a place where they could change stuff, it had already been changed.
Okay, so it's the boomers' fault then. Okay, then.
If you want to
If
go
you had-
that, if you want to go that way, sure. But you know, it's not all
Then
about
who kept-
fault.
Who kept the status quo though? After the boomers basically did that to you. My point still stands. I'm just saying my point still stands.
No,
Doesn't mean
tell
it's
me
not
if
a
I can
silly
go out.
point.
Tell me I can go outside and like talk to a chick and say, "Oh, you have big titties." Let me know.
You can't really do that
No, no.
nowadays because guess what generation is the generation of you can't hit on someone because it's
Let me know.
microaggression.
Let me know when I can go outside and vape at Disneyland. Let me know.
Last time I checked, you couldn't
You're acting
say-
like this is my fault, dude. The fuck you mean?
I didn't say it was your
No,
fault.
but you were saying that today is so much better than back in the day. Like, I don't know about that, dude.
I would argue it's better. Like in terms of like diseases, like what? Do you want to go back to the Black Plague?
Yeah, but then now, okay, you want to go that far? There's a whole bunch of
You wanna go back
diseases
to
that are
slave
coming
ages?
back recently that we had almost eradicated
Because-
off the face of the earth 20 years ago.
Because of the anti-vaccine parents.
Oh, not even that, dude. A lot of it's strictly due to immigration.
And anti-vaccine parents.
Let's see. What did Legend say? I would like to go back to the '60s in the Caribbean.
Yes,
Didn't
man.
I
That's
say
what I
that
want
one?
to go back to. I'm gonna go back to the 60s of all
I was
places.
in '80. Man, dude, I wish I was in the
And
80s.
hot
dude.
cars.
The 80s was the shit, dude. I wish
Man, I
was
just want to go
born
back
then.
to. I just want to go back to the days
Ah!
of slavery.
Fucking missile.
Honestly, can we go
Disregard
back to
whatever
days of
this man
slavery?
just
So.
said. He's young, so.
Oh, so he's
disregard.
young. All right, then just ignore me. Don't take anything I'm saying. Just he's young. I have acquired this wisdom. Where does this wisdom come from? My ass. Sorry, I just said that part out
It
loud.
came from your ass. Damn, are you admitting you are a boomer of the toilets?
You're not funny, like
Did you give it up to the porcelain gods today?
the porcelain's god. Listen, I'm not a fucking vegan. Don't even give me this shit, dog.
What? Porcelain gods like you don't go take a normal shit?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like something vegans do. My bad. Sorry, I've never heard someone say, "Hey, yo, when you take a shit, hey, yo, dog." Never heard a human being utter those words out of their mouth. So,
So now you have.
all right, one human being out of one infinity.
Dude, you're making it out to be like you're making it out to be like it's so super sensitive and serious. Like, dude, I'm fucking with you. Damn.
Well, Okay,
And call me
Gosh.
boomer all you want. Call me boomer all you want, but what's funny is you need me more than you think. It's funny.
what?
Yeah, when you need words of wisdom and shit like that, you come to us like, hey,
I've never come to Gangster for words of wisdom. The fuck you mean?
talking about the older generation, you'll come to us anyway needing advice when something goes wrong on your side because you don't know how to figure it out.
I've never asked my mom for advice, so.
You were just asking us for advice over OBS, though.
Okay, OBS. Okay, something minor. He's talking about like some
Somebody
life
that
shit.
has all the answers, man. Wouldn't you be
Fuck.
like on
Yeah.
stat and looking it up for yourself? Okay, boomer, right, JC? Yeah, man.
Yeah, with all this boomer generation, you're saying the boomer generation has no wisdom, and the millennial generation can't bitch and
Hey
blame the
man,
boomers 24/7.
hey man, I
so.
scream boomer every time I have sex, okay? Leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm sure you do that.
So what
Mother-
exactly are we talking about? I'm a little behind on what's going on.
He's trying to tell me that I'm responsible for all the bad things that have happened. So
This guy's taking things way out of context. I've
Yeah,
been
you
messing
really are,
with
dude.
him. I've been messing
Nobody
with
said
him the
that
whole
shit.
time. No one said
you're the one
that
who
shit.
you're the one who blame you because you can't like fucking smoke a cigarette in a park anymore.
First off, we didn't blame. Oh my god, dude. No.
Did the words come out of my mouth? Okay, let me correct this. Did my words come out of my mouth, Blue, that I said, yeah, the millennials, it's their fault. It's the 20-year-old age group that ruined it. No, you didn't. Stop
We-
putting things out there that it's not truth.
We should be able to smoke cigarettes in the ICU. Just saying.
No,
I'd be okay with that.
Big fat disagree.
Well, you're a commie.
I wasn't.
Honestly, Kim, we should just allow we should just allow pregnant women to fucking
Hey,
smoke
gangster,
and
I need
drink
to
their
have my
pregnancy.
four-wheel truck and my cigarette.
Like, this is nonsense. You call me a commie because I don't think it's okay for you to start, guys. Murders, okay, what do you...
Don't take everything serious. Oh my god. You go down, please.
Joking, dude. Fucking
Joking,
joking.
please. Don't take everything serious.
I wasn't serious about that comment either.
Fuck.
Your fault. You're the one who changed the rules. I don't want to hear it, so...
What rules? What
Get
rules were
fucked.
played? What are we doing? Did I
Can't
win?
smoke in the park. I don't know why.
Did I-
First
did
off,
I
I don't
win?
know. First off, I don't want to know
Okay.
why you want to smoke in
Okay.
the AC room. Like, what's your
Okay.
secret there?
Okay, smoking at a park? Bro, did you hear the words that came out of my mouth? Did you understand
he
the
said the
words that
IC
were coming out of my mouth?
He doesn't get that reference.
Like, did you hear at all? Did I say, oh, the 24 to 20 generation, kids, then, oh, it's because
You
of them.
implied it.
No, I didn't. I'm being sarcastic. I'm actually mocking, it.
Oh,
Yeah,
get back
well, it
here,
wasn't my
bitch.
generation's fault. So it's all good.
So wait.
You believe that. You believe that all you want, bro. Put a badge of honor on it.
Yeah,
I'll get you
I
a
could
gold.
say-
I'll get you a gold star.
Doesn't even really matter. It's kind of all of our faults, and
Yeah.
Not my fault. I'm not gonna take responsibility for something I didn't do.
It's all of our faults, and people play pervious to it.
All right, then, gangster, tell me how it's my fault, or I have to take responsibility somewhat. No, if that's my fault, I should have just worded it.
I don't need to go into explanation of it. It's gonna be too long, drawn out, and you're gonna want 50 billion answers.
I mean, I can say the exact same thing. How is any of it my fault?
I mean, it's more close to your generation than mine.
Rules of nature.
What does
Yeah,
that
man.
matter?
I mean, that's a good
Does it
argument.
really matter whose fault it is? Because we all have to deal with the consequences.
Can I have a gold star? Yes, you can, sir. Dude, I get
Yes,
gold stars
JC.
all day, bro.
Gold star for you, sir.
You get a gold star. You get a gold star.
You can talk to him like, you get a gold star. You've been a good boy. Yes, you are.
Just
I'll be right
stop
back.
Stop putting CO2 in the air.
I blame the generation who ate time on that said men
That's-
dress as a lady. Oh my god.
Listen, that's the millennial generation. Guess who's a millennial here?
I didn't promote the whole Tide Pods thing. That was a whole YouTube sensation by
Oh, yeah,
18
man.
to
A
24.
man in a dress is a classy lady. Just remember
Ah, you got me killed.
that. Wait, my comment got you killed?
Yes, words coming out of your mouth got me killed.
Can we have an F in the chat for him?
Listen,
You're
you're just wrong.
That's all you got. That's a losing tactic, bro. Like, come on. You already called me a
So
boomer,
what-
and I'm cool with it. I'd rather be called a boomer than a millennial any day of the week.
All right, millennial, chill out.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, young buck. It's cool. Everything's going over your head. It's cool,
At
dude.
least I'm not a millennial.
Aren't boomers those zombies in Left 4 Dead?
Yes. 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 That's what we're talking about, man. Totally.
They explode everywhere, and then you get
I'm the
like.
most sexiest boomer out there, man. Come on. Let's go.
Sorry, I had to laugh when Ref said that.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Right?
That's a cringy, terrible song.
Yes,
Got
it
him.
is.
Guess whose generation made it?
No, right. Oh, man.
It's your fault. That's what I'm saying.
It's all our faults.
Hey, not mine. Did nothing.
Neither did I, if you want to go there.
So you do nothing? How does that work in nothing? How does that work? I'm wondering.
That's
You
Rev.
just sit. Do you sit and do nothing? It's okay. You don't breathe?
Well, if he breathes.
I'm sure.
I'm done. I've already got this. It's over. Rev, hey Rev. I said I did not. It wasn't my fault. Wait, so you're not breathing? How are you talking, forehead? Sorry.
I was talking about you, forehead.
I'm kidding.
You peen
My
head.
word wrong.
Oh,
Oh, Beanhead. What the hell's? Oh my god, that's some other like 80s reference.
You pinhead. No, it's a SpongeBob reference, but you know, obviously you didn't watch it. It's okay.
No, my parents actually cared about me and never wanted me to let SpongeBob. Because, you know, SpongeBob was putting chemicals in the water that turned the frogs gay. Turned your generation gay. Got him.
I'm sorry you're in the bubble generation. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm happy with a Gen Zer because at least I'm not associated with you guys.
When were you born?
Fuck! Oh my god. Past 95, so.
Yeah, millennial.
99.
No.
Jenner's a man, and no one could tell me otherwise.
No, that's fact. No, that's not you being. That's just being factually accurate of biology and everything else.
Post this on Twitter. I'll get it taken down.
hey, gangster. You know what we can't do anymore?
What?
Without our neighbors getting offended, sleep in the nude. That don't happen
Alright,
no
then.
more because people get
Who's the I got offended generation though?
Doesn't it only work that way if you sleep
I was
in a
talking in
factory?
general. I wasn't talking about what generation, bro. I'm just joking around. Stop taking it serious, bro.
You're trying
Well,
to
I
say
get-
snipes at me, dude.
Well, no, I'm not. We'll hug it out later. Me and you, we'll hug it out later. I have a
If
bro
I
moment.
here's the thing. If I solo flawless this dungeon, I will consider saying sorry and you apologizing for being stupid. But ignoring that, that's not gonna happen.
You keep trying to take hits at me, and it's failing miserably, and I'm not offended at all, bro.
Okay, boomer. Oh fuck!
Yep, that's
Oh my
what you
God.
get. That's
They had the
called,
spawn curse stall at the door. Shut up!
that's
I don't want to
called-
fucking hear.
That's called karma.
Karma isn't
Karma's
real.
that bitch.
Oh my god, karma is
You
not
get it.
real. No, karma's
a
not real.
bitch, and you like it.
Fuck. Karma's
Enjoy
not
that
real.
death.
First off, I'm
Enjoy
hoping
that,
karma.
death, buddy.
Here's off. I'm hoping karma is really
Okay,
hot.
you boomer, young buck.
Boomer, yo,
Booyah.
No, what?
Well, take your stupid. Seriously.
All right, millennial.
Boomer.
Shut up.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for the compliment.
I don't think taking
Takes one to know
millennial-
one. It takes one to know one.
I'm not a millennial, so don't
It
even
takes one
do
to
that
know
shit.
one, buddy.
All right then. So you're talking about Pete now? What did Pete
No.
do?
He did nothing, and you're bringing him up for no reason when we're talking about
Because you
each
said
other.
millennial.
Yeah, because you act like one. It's all good.
I'm not a millennial.
You act
Though.
like one.
Why? Because I go by the numbers when I buy something.
I'm just gonna get out of this argument with you because it's really going nowhere real quick.
Because you're wrong. Yeah, I know. I got it already.
No, it's just stupid.
Because you were just wrong. It's fine.
You can think whatever you want, buddy. If you think
Well, I'm
unicorns
right.
exist, if you think
No,
unicorns exist, that's fine.
Sorry, I don't believe in the Bible. So, no.
How does a unicorn go with the Bible?
Because I don't
Bro,
believe...
I need to know your logic, dude. Dude, I need to know. Seriously.
Bible, fairy tale.
We got
What's
the
it-
Gospel of Gangster. Now we need the Gospel of Blue. I need to hear this.
The gospel me. Alright, here's the thing. Fantasy is not real.
She is good to me when I have money. When I'm broke, she is bad
Really,
to
Blue?
me.
Fantasy is not real? Sure
Oh,
about that?
Wait. Yes. Unicorns aren't real.
Okay, fine. Unicorns aren't real, but what? That's all of
Yeah,
fantasy?
they are. Yeah,
No, like-
yeah, gaming. Yes, it is.
Can I say
Fair
bronies
enough.
are not
I was
real?
just being pejorative there.
What was that? What was that, Don?
Can I say bronies are not real because I don't want to believe in them either.
Okay, boomer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Hey guys, can we have like endless spamming of Boomer in the chat?
Shit. Can we get a boomer in chat?
I don't know about that, JC. Dude, the thing's all weird. It used to be it was 30 years for a generation, and now they're fucking changing everything up. Like, cause if
No. There was a 30-year time gap between the 80s and the fucking 90s. Sorry. Sorry.
yeah, that was
when
a
does
30-year gap, I'm sure.
Wait, when does millennial start? Like, what's the exact date?
Either 95 or 2000, depending on who you're
No,
listening.
it's not. Millennial. That's not.
Oh, I mean,
millennial
sorry.
start.
85, I think.
85. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, of course it'd be 95, wouldn't it?
So, Legend, let me go get my Le Pens, my Nidal, and my diapers because I'm the Boomer generation.
Okay, boomer.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank-
Appreciate it. Let's hug it out later. Thanks.
You're thanking me for what?
Thanks for calling me a Boomer.
I'm
Thanks.
just factually
Cocksucker.
accurate statement.
Except
In
he's
your
not
logic,
a boomer.
Okay, we'll go with it. In your logic, okay. I'm a Boomer. I'm a millennial.
No, you're a millennial. You're not technically.
I'm wearing a diaper and I shit myself. Okay.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Oh my
Blues
God.
logic.
This is fucking hilarious.
No, you don't understand anything.
I understand.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What do you understand?
I understand everything you're saying. I'm just having some fun with you.
See, never mind.
Bro, I'm just gaming and having a good time. And you're the ones making it serious. Like, dude, chillax. Chill.
Chillax. Don't let them blame you for everything that went wrong, and
Oh.
tell you how
Yeah,
someone.
it's blue logic. I'm just gonna go with it. Blue logic. Call it.
Oh, and you're gonna give me the back in my day routine too, because everyone does at this point. Like, oh, back in my day, like back in your day, what? Like, you know what I mean? Not that you know what I mean, but I just think you have rose tinted glasses for a lot of things, Rev.
I'm not roasting you about anything. You're taking it serious, dude. Calm down, bro. Calm down, bro. Hug it out with your pillow, dude. Calm down.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
You're the one who probably's got like a body pillow, so I don't want to hear from you.
Body pillow, dude. I sleep on the my pillow, man.
Oh.
Greatest thing on earth to me.
Why is it always me? It's only me.
I don't know, gangster.
Cocksuckers and their fucking call down missiles, man. Go fuck yourself. Choose somebody else.
So, chat, what have you guys been playing on? Anybody in the chat? What have you guys been playing?
Garuda's up. JC's here. Yeah, what have you guys been up to?
I haven't. Well, I'm in chat too, but I'm not saying it.
Why do you sound monotone, Don?
The
Oh, no,
Don, why do you
I'm-
sound like you're talking with this? Why you talk? You're talking like this.
What?
You sound like you're whispering.
It's probably because I'm laying on my side.
Back in my day, we used floppy disk to program. Oh man.
Ugh.
Back in my day, Epstein was able to get away with his shit in private.
Lols, poor Pete. I feel bad. Pete looks like he's like not happy right now.
Well, because he just doesn't accept that, you know, his time is now, old man, you know? Actually, I'll offend you even more. I don't even know where that's from, too, so.
Yeah, you don't even know the reference.
I
Malcolm
don't
in
know
the
the
middle.
reference. That's too much middle, though, then. See, I could do stupid puns, too.
Borderlands 3 and Death Stranding? Right on, man.
Why
Yoda,
play
right on.
Death... No, I'm joking. I was like, why play Death Stranding forehead?
Some people like those kind of games, man.
No, I'm not. I'm just joking. But Borderlands 3, it's okay. Those are two okay decisions.
Is that
Yeah.
fact or in your opinion?
Two, I mean, Death Stranding looks pretty good, so I have to say like that's a good decision. Borderlands 3 was all right. So
What? Amazon delivery? Death Stranding? Really?
yes, Amazon Prime with my personal bot Alexa Jones.
So, Pete, did you ever, back in, no, I'm gonna say this, fishing, man. I want to go fishing again. You know, an old man thing.
People still fish, by the way, except now it has better fishing rods and tools. Do you think like everything died of your generation or what? Or yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Stop it.
Stop it, man. That's just it's overkill at this point, man.
Well, you're trying to imply that fishing got destroyed and doesn't happen anymore.
No, I didn't imply anything. I just told Pete, like, man, have you gone fishing like lately or anything, man? It's talking about fishing. I like fishing.
That was fucked up.
Oh man, I think all kinds of identity theft. That's what we're talking about, right?
Yes, they
I
stole
want to
my
go.
identity.
JC, man, fishing is so relaxing, man.
It's really boring.
My dad just got a boat.
Fishing is great. You rip people off.
Hell yeah, man. Boating's always fun.
I mean, I went fishing once, but I barely stomached through it because I thought it was really boring. Just sitting there with a hook in the water, catching a fish like once every like little bit.
Man, you gotta throw some beer in that situation.
I mean, yeah, that's how I got through it. It was with my brother, so he smoked a doobie while we were
So-
there.
Wait, you guys touched the fish?
I want to go shooting. Right on, dude.
I mean, I would love to go shooting, but you can't really do that in Canada all that much.
Oh
Like
Did you just get shotgunned by that guy?
no, I got fucking Molotov'd.
Oh, Jesus.
he got put in the gas chamber.
Here's a guy running with a shotgun. He's got that gun spot on.
He's got the gun that says Epstein didn't kill himself on it.
That meme will die.
He'll die with when the boomers die. So in 30 years.
Ooh, I should not have been able to do that.
Because I'm pretty sure the boomers are in their 60s, right?
What's your whole fascination with the whole boomer thing?
Because I blame them for a lot of problems.
I mean, you're not wrong, but again,
Again, what?
Is a boomer more like a real word? Consider the word manual. Damn it. I said it wrong.
We're about to be. Oh, is boomer the new N-word, guys?
I think he was trying to say millennial.
I was trying to say millennial. Like, isn't it a real word compared to that word? Because I don't know where that word came from. Like, what made they call it the word millennial?
The boomer generation. It stands for the boomer, like, because you know whenever after World War II, like the birth rates boomed. That's why it's called boomer
Actually, they were called baby boomers.
or baby boomers, technically.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
So I'm still factually correct for the most part in this situation.
Yeah, but I wasn't born near those times, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's what you're millennial. I said okay, boomer to you because you're trying to say it to me and show you how your logic.
Yeah, I was just joking with you, dude. Don't take everything so serious, bro. Calm down.
Born 1988. What does that make me? Anything?
1988. You're not. You're
Millennial.
No, he's.
Oh, again, depends. Some people
No,
consider
not
that.
depends.
Yeah,
Doing
no,
the
it does
bird like
depend,
an
dude.
old
It
man.
Fucking stop, Blue,
depends by
stop.
who.
Who is the ultimate authority of when a generation starts and when it stops? So shut the fuck up. There is no objective answer to this. Everybody considers something different. Some people consider the millennials end at 85, 95. Some people consider it 2000. It's not like there's some master generational conclave that votes and officially
Enclave.
sets the dates of fucking when a generation starts and ends. So shut the fuck up with that shit, dude. Ugh.
I'm
Well, I don't
gonna stop
consider us-
talking.
Fine, you
Alright,
don't
then,
consider
so-
it, but you are not everybody.
I think I represented it.
Thank you, Gangster, for throwing the gospel of Gangster around. I appreciate it.
Preaching the
I'm gonna stop
gospel.
talking. I am
Preaching.
going to go down now. On that note, I think we should change topics at this point.
Yeah, we really should though.
Yeah.
To what though? What else is there to talk about right now?
Oh, I
There's
don't
nothing
fucking
to
know.
talk
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm pretty excited about the whole new processors that are coming out for AMD.
I mean, that's good. What about GP where they'll actually compete with the NVIDIA and actually take stock out of them?
It doesn't necessarily have to take stock out of Nvidia. Like literally, it don't. I'm
If
just
NVIDIA
happy. I'm just happy AMD's got the mid-range market at the moment. They got that on lock.
Yeah, because NVIDIA is too high up in the high-end market right now.
Yeah, but those people are less than like 1% of the gaming population.
Yeah,
So it's
most
way more
gamers-
important to
most
have the
gamers wanna-
mid-range.
Most gamers want a game at 1080p 60, so they
Well, most
go
of-
with the mid-range market.
Well, NVIDIA's clearly not feeling it because they're still being scumbags, NVIDIA. So they're clearly not feeling.
No, Nvidia's in the mid-range market, but AMD's got it so unlocked that there's no. And Nvidia has nothing going on for it. They're not making it, interesting for people to buy.
Oh.
Like AMD is giving you all the bundles for buying mid-range stuff. Like right now, you're getting Xbox Game Pass for 3 months and a game of your choice. You don't see that on Nvidia's side on the mid-range.
No,
You
I'm not
get it
saying.
for-
I'm not saying NVIDIA isn't like being like good right now. Like, they're not really feeling it right now, clearly, because they're still being scumbags. If they like this competition was really big enough for them to feel it, then maybe they would change their shit up.
Well, in the mid-range market, they're feeling it. That's why they released the 1660 Super.
I doubt that's the reason.
Why
Yeah,
else?
because of
They already had the
what else?
1660 Ti.
the 5700 is the lowest it's ever been. So they did something to counteract it.
Who goes there?
Let's get Metrox.
The gay boy. I'm just listening.
Oh shit.
Oh
On a
shit!
scale,
The man of
smell-
the hour! The man of the hour! What up, the man of the hour?
I don't know.
I
can't
smell a
find
faggot.
y'all motherfuckers.
Yo!
Dude,
what
Blue.
the hell?
We're streaming.
That's
it's
my
on
thing.
YouTube and it's already demonetized. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that could get us booted though.
Oh, well, my
I said
bad.
FH. I said the word fag.
Yeah, don't.
Oh. Isn't it 18 plus though?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Not for that word. That one and the N word and there's I don't know a couple others.
Age of Empires had an announcement. Right on, dude.
That's the one.
What they announced. Also, we didn't even get to talk about Halo during the podcast. So
Well, it's true.
We did. We talked about the Master Chief Collection coming on December 3rd. I said that.
we barely
Well,
mentioned it though.
Yeah, we mentioned it. We talked about it in pars with the Game Pass, the Ultimate Game Pass, and all the gear that you can get with Ultimate Game Pass right now.
They're coming to PC, right? The Master Chief Collection.
Also, by the way, I got
Is that
Outer
the
Worlds and I
one-
still
Is
haven't
that the
played
one
it
with
yet.
the remake of Halo 1 with the
It's a well, Reach is coming first, so it's a prequel to Halo 1.
which Halo 1 is which Halo games are the ones with the first game, but it's
You're talking about
remastered?
ODST, but that's a
Okay.
prequel as well.
What's
You
the
might be
one
talking
that's
about
remastered?
ODST. Like, be
ODST.
Pacific when you mention this.
And why does it have to be Pacific?
Because I'm not sure what he's saying, that's why.
Oh, dude,
Why
what's up
can't
with
it be
the,
a marshmallow, dude?
can I ask you what's up with the anchor?
It's getting salty, man.
I
Sensing a
can't.
lot of
I
hostile
can't
Whoa, whoa,
understand
whoa,
what he's
whoa.
saying. I give up.
Why are you being angry for? Like, dude, we're just trying to have a good time here, and you're just being angry. Like, I don't understand. Every time
Why
we
you
bring up a
mad? It's
topic,
only game.
I said all I said was I can't understand him.
I get that, but you're like the way you're going at him. You're like, oh, you need to be specific. Like, dude, the anger behind it. Jeez.
You talking about me? Me not being specific?
Yeah, he's talking to you.
I can't
Oh, well,
understand what you're saying.
I was talking about the first Halo game that got remastered with the updated textures and stuff, and graphics and stuff like that.
They're all in there except for 5. Okay. Well, when I was watching the Xbox event, they made it out to be like it's just Reach for now, and then everything else is coming.
Wait, all the Halos are in there December 4th?
December 3rd. That's
Or
what I'm
December
being
3rd?
told.
If that's the case, then I'm gonna do a full
Have a good
playthrough
night,
of all the
Garuda,
Halos.
man.
I'm gonna play through Halo 1, 2, and 3, and then go to
Later,
and then play
Garuda.
Reach. I don't know. I'm gonna play them all except 4 and 5 because I think 4 and 5 are not good. And also, I played
I'm gonna be
5.
real with y'all. I want them to come out with custom edition again. Just Halo 1 custom edition. Release it as its own thing.
That would be
I
cool.
mean, custom edition was cool, but I get like it was cool. And I still have it downloaded on my PC, by the way. It's still there.
I don't have it anymore. It's on an old machine that I kind of destroyed.
And I lost all my download space. The only thing I lost was Halo on.
And the
still
Halo
up.
Wars games, right on. That's sweet.
Wait, is Halo Online still up, or is it shut down? Halo Online? Like the servers are gone.
Old Halo Online was through Spynet. That got shut down years ago.
No, I meant the Halo Online, like the Halo Remaster Online thing that came out.
No, yeah, that's active. It's Xbox One, remember? They brought it back as the Master Chief Collection, remember?
I don't know. I never really played Halo, so
Well, you should play him.
I
You
did.
like
Not a
Destiny's
bad
gunplay?
series,
I
though.
did
You
OG.
play like it.
Well, yeah. Well, you're gonna be able to play through all these old. You can finally experience the old man nostalgia and play through all the old Halos now. So
That wasn't
Enough
really.
about Halo. So now I need to praise the good word of Metroid Prime Trilogy with keyboard mouse support.
that ain't happening.
I knew you were gonna say something, brother. I
If
knew
people
you
say that ain't
were.
happening.
Metro,
I
keep
have it
dreaming,
on my
that ain't gonna
computer
happen.
right now, dude. It's called
I mean, you can
Trimac, dude.
emulate it. You can emulate it, yeah.
No, yeah, but they had to make them. Someone just made a mod to make it work.
What are you talking about? You should
That's,
just.
that's awesome though. You know, taking that. It's pretty awesome though that they were able to do that. The community.
I thought
that's pretty sick.
emulating was bad though, Rev.
Brother, I was messing with you, like, dude. I'm
And
just
in the
kidding.
podcast, you said emulating wasn't.
Yeah, I'm a component of. I like playing it on the old way, but me and Metro have had this conversation before, back and forth. Like I agree to
don't-
disagree with him.
I don't mind playing things the old way though. Or like,
Yeah, he was like, dude,
there's
like I don't
there's
mind.
there's the correct way that it's intentionally meant to be played, and then
Okay.
there's the concept of well, look at what
Playing it
fans
better.
have done, and
Well,
this
no,
is where,
Metro,
I'm not gonna say
Metro.
keyboard and mouse is better, but like this is it makes it like a concept of what it could have been.
I mean, I want to mod in that keyboard, mouse, and FOV slider type shit in there.
Like when Metro was
FOV
talking to me
should
about
have
it,
that.
me and him agreed to disagree on some things, but you know,
I'll
like
agree
I
to disagree
said,
with Rev on that.
because
on that
I was
topic,
like,
yeah.
that's cool that they're doing that for people that you know that really want it. I'm cool with that.
Because I think the point I never got across to Rev, because I think I was just so in the moment, was I've beaten that particular trilogy at least 5 times each game. That playing it keyboard and mouse with actual support is like a fresh coat of paint. And it's like,
Also, it's probably a lot
you know.
easier because the game's AI.
I
So
don't know, if you put it on veteran, you can put it on veteran mode. And
I
it's
prefer
actually hard.
owning games, but if they are not available, then I'll
only
emulate them.
reason-
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, no, I own the trilogy twice.
the only
both of
reason
them
I
with
say
discs
this,
and
by the way,
digital.
is because it's just like I ask if it was easier if the emulated mouse and keyboard. Because for example, GoldenEye, like I actually emulated and played GoldenEye, like the original that everyone loves, and I put
I prefer GoldenEye the
mouse
way it's meant to be played. That's just me. I don't mind keyboard mouse.
No, I played it
prefer
mouse and keyboard.
stick.
I mean, it was a fun game, but I felt like it was no, I felt like it was really easy. Like I basically walked into rooms and clapped everyone.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you gotta think about the hardware at the time.
Yeah, dude, that was like
It-
the OG shooter on a fucking.
No, but it's probably because it was made with that stupid controller and whoever the monster that made that controller.
That controller, people thought that controller was really awkward, but it's not as hard.
How
as
do you play a
think
first-person
once you
shooter
use it.
with that?
Not really, because I used to play a bunch of weird.
Man, I
shooting
love
games.
that. I love that N64 controller, dude.
It
You're the
takes
first
a
person I've
minute,
ever heard say
especially for
they
a
love
lot of
it.
these
Yeah, I
newer
think it's
kids.
terrible, but you know.
Well,
I
when I
still
was
say
when
that
I was a
in terms
kid,
of,
I mean, I thought it was cool. I still think it's a cool idea in theory.
In
But
theory,
was
if people are born
it-
with three
It
hands.
wasn't perfect.
It wasn't perfect. Yeah, I don't know why you're putting me down for that, bro. I mean,
I still personally think the best Nintendo controller by far.
no,
Is the
I think the
GameCube
best.
controller.
I think the best GameCube. I mean, well, GameCube had a pretty good controller. I like the NES controller.
The NES is good.
The GameCube had the best controller.
Well, it had one of the most well-received controllers. I'd say personally, it's a tie between Super Nintendo and GameCube for me.
I think GameCube's the best controller.
Well, I don't know, because GameCube has to fight with. Because my personal favorite bests would be 360, GameCube, and PS2.
I can see where you're coming from, like the 360.
PS2 for sure.
PS2.
Nothing will beat the DualShock 2.
No,
DualShock 2 was
is
pretty
like
dope.
my favorite.
I honestly
PlayStation.
don't like the DualShock controller. I'll be for real with you. I honestly don't like it. I think
I don't
the
like the
GameCube
DualShock
controller is
4.
better made.
DualShock 4 is just like too wide for.
I think the GameCube controller was better made. So, and also better or felt better to play games with on too. So,
Well, I mean,
fuck.
in terms of like build quality, old school GameCube controllers are like Nokia's, dude. You could chuck that thing and it won't break.
I know. I mean, they're great. Like controllers obviously more subjective, except when compare mouse and keyboard, of course. But controllers themselves are subjective. So,
Well, I mean, in terms of like the button mapping, I think that some games.
Yeah, I agree with
make
you,
it very well.
Levon. I agree with you there, buddy. I like the old DualShock 2 and the GameCube controller. They brought both two good things they brought things to the table that were great.
I think if we had to go on like how they felt like in terms of like playability, like naturally, DualShock 2, because like I would spend hours on a PS2 and I'd play like Sly
Dude, those were those man were great games, man.
and like when you play Sly and you move around, right? And you're going around, you're jumping on rooftops, you're going on like poles, and you're just surveilling the area and stuff like that. It just felt so natural to be a ninja. And the same thing goes for Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank. It just felt
Hell
natural.
yeah.
Believe it.
Or how about the Crash Bandicoot that Konami made? I like the whole when you're in the ball going around the world. It was a good concept and idea and stuff. I did like some of the Crash games outside of Universal Studios making games.
Honestly, if Konami wasn't a horrible company, I'd want them to do it again.
I like them to remaster that game though. It had some elements that I liked.
Yeah, but if they remaster it,
Hey, I'm just happy to see Soulcom coming back in play.
yeah, I'm happy.
I'm like,
honestly
dude,
want
like I'm
Soulcom
happy to
again.
see what Guerrilla Games is gonna do with it.
It's gonna be on both PlayStation and
PC.
Xbox, right? Oh, it's
PC.
gonna be a PC. I'm getting a PC.
Yeah, because
Screw that.
Sony's been doing the whole PS4 and PC.
Yeah, I'm
And
getting
you
a
know,
PC.
and everybody says the whole Epic Games thing with PlayStation, but they've been bringing games to Steam
Slowly.
slowly.
Uh,
Yeah.
Because don't they have a division? I think it was their old music division. And that's how they brought Tiny Metal or something like that over to Steam. And
I
Switch.
always prefer the DuraSock controller. The controllers before the PS4 just needed actual triggers. I got you, buddy.
The companies don't make triggers like they
No, they don't.
feel now. It just feels. I don't know. It feels.
Gangster, you're in
Not enough.
concentration mode.
Yep.
I got you. Okay.
Too many enemies, man. We're fucking
Gotcha.
losing.
Oh, you guys are playing COD.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Alright.
bitches. Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm probably
Ah!
gonna play later. I've been trying to play that game, honestly, but every time I load up, the servers go down.
Well, Brimstone had router problems, so part of your problem is that, and then part of your problem, you know, you're getting the speeds, but your router's letting you down.
Oh, so what? Did he swap the old one back in?
No, I'm gonna be sending him one
Ah, okay.
that'll do a better job.
Wait. I thought that router was supposed to be better.
It seems like it died.
Dang, he just got that too. That's kind of suck.
Yeah, he was pretty
Oh
pissed.
well then.
Yeah, I was pretty mad about it.
I was wondering why I was acting silly because I've been trying to stream for the past week, and as soon as I hit go live, it kills the Xbox signal, kills the internet entirely. And I'm just like, what's going on, dude?
I had a problem like that in my first apartment. Like I tried to play Sonic All Stars Racing online, and all of a sudden the internet just goes out entirely.
How is that game, by the way? Because
It was All Stars Racing, the first one. It was fun.
I played it. I have it on the phones. I think I have it on Steam, but I hadn't touched on Steam. Played it on.
It was fun, unless you wanted to beat like a ranking on the board, because that was impossible because people use like cheats to kind of.
Yeah, I don't care about rankings.
Someone
and
used a cheat to get
things
like 1
that.
second to complete a race. It was like stupid.
You know what
What
they
I
need to bring back?
What I
for-
want to play is Team Sonic Racing. See if it's good.
What they need to bring back so bad, and I wish they would, Cool Borders or like a really good Tony Hawk game.
Bro, they need to remaster Pro Skater 4, and I'm in.
I think
That's
the
my
age
favorite
of
one.
those games though is over. Like how like the age of Rockman games are.
No, no. People play Clone Hero because they want Rock Band, dude.
Yeah, but I'd argue Clone Heroes
Like,
in a lot
we're
of
in
ways
the
is better
age
because
of-
you can get all the music you want.
Well, Clone
Versus,
Hero's
like-
better, yeah, because you can just get a music pack and download all the music and charts you want. But we're kind of in the age where that kind of stuff's coming back because we got Clone Hero, we got Beat Saber, we got rhythm games where like you drive.
And
a
they're already
car
got
into
patents
the-
ready to go for the next Guitar
Mhm.
Hero. They're already working on it.
And then you got what was that other game? Oh my god, it was like a
Awesome.
Audio Surf. That there was Audio Surf 2, and I've been seeing that.
Audio
re-explode
Surf was
again.
pretty fun, though.
There's a second one out there. I think I have the second one, but I didn't get it.
You know what I wish they would have continued with? Rock Band would with Rock Band Blitz. I know it wasn't everybody's favorite, but you know, they should have kept it going. It was a pretty fun game. What they had to offer, it was like an arcade game, but not with. They threw things at you that made it harder. Like they blew up the music bridge that you were trying to play. It had great concepts though, but Harmonix is working on Twitch Sings right now currently.
You know what we need though, because I'm tired of all these. Since we're talking about music stuff, I'm tired of all these Just Dance games. We just need DDR, like a real dance. Like none of that.
Our another company to just change the name of it and just make it. I'd be all right with that.
Maybe like I don't know, street dance or something. I don't know, something.
Yeah, like take the Just Dance team and make a DDR game. I'd be all right with it.
No, not even just the no. Unless they're like, I don't know. I just don't like the way that Just Dance does what it does.
Well, Just
it's like-
Dance is the reason why they come out with every year with it is because there's so much money to be made off of people.
Oh no, I know, but that kind of shit. That's BB right there. That's big energy right there. That should be focused on the DDR, real quick.
They should make a game about turning the friggin' frogs gay.
Oh shit!
All right, Alex.
It'd be like one of those.
Yeah, what do you mean by
Kicked off the
DDR?
internet, buddy.
Kinda.
You're conspiring a little too
DDR
hard
was
there,
the
man.
dude. You know how much money I blew at the arcade just to play that game?
Bro, I blew so much money playing DDR and Jurassic Park and
Yeah.
Pac-Man and Galaga.
Time Crisis,
No,
yo.
I'm being serious. What is
What?
what is? No, I'm being serious. What is DDR?
Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh,
Do. Best
That's a
score.
classic, bro.
Do. Best score. B
what's so
high
special
school.
about so special about Dance Dance Revolution?
It was the
If
first
you
dance game.
you have to play that. Like,
You'd
it's
have to
hard
play it to
explain
experience it.
It's an experience, bro.
Like when you have friends, like you can have to go to like a David Buster's or something or a Round One to experience it.
So
There's a
yeah,
lot-
'cause Dave and
when
Buster's
you're
and
drinking with your
Incredible
buddies
Pizza,
and
they
you're
still
trying to
have
beat
'em.
your score, there's something like that.
Yeah, it's basically if you're competitive, you gotta beat whoever has the high score. But if you're just going there to dance, basically like. Fake
Well,
Guitar
Rock Band
Hero-
has right now currently on Rock Band 4, they do have PvP where it's player versus player. They added that in
I
last
can
year.
already see that stuff becoming like. Well, DJ Hero had something like that too.
Yeah.
I remember that. I used to
And
play that.
you actually have questing modes on Rock Band 4 now where you can grab a guy that's playing bass, drums, and whatnot, and you try to beat another team's score
Huh.
collectively.
Oh, so it's like a team effort, it's like team versus team. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But no, like kind of to explain it, it's like think Rock Band and Guitar Hero, but instead of like just hitting the notes are like the arrow keys. So it's like that's where you put your foot at. So you step up. Step
What was that
left.
one game, that keyboard game that you would play with the arrows?
Osu?
No, it was a JavaScript game. You would play it with the arrow directional with music.
I can't remember.
You can mean.
I think I know what you're talking about. But the only ones I've played like that were Audio Serve. That I can remember right now.
Ah, really? The
I can't
box?
remember what you think.
I wasn't
talking
close
about, but
enough.
I know somewhat of what you're saying. I used to play a lot of music and dancing. Like, we had the actual map for the PS2 for DDR3.
Hey, you remember the game called Tap Tap Revolution?
Tap Tap?
Yeah, Tap Tap. Remember that?
I think so,
On
yeah.
they brought it to Android. Like, new company owns it, but it's a pretty fun game. It's like DDR in a way.
I think I remember the old one. Not too much, because I've played more DDR than anything for that type of stuff.
I love music games. I've played them forever.
I mean, like I said, that's.
Hey man, you remember a game called Para Para? Before there was Just Dance. Before Just Dance, there was Para Para.
I remember that.
That shit was fun.
Parappa the
No, like I
Rappa.
said, like it's kind of.
Oh, dude, that game, that man.
Oh, that's a dude who I remember. Also, I played that one PlayStation Super Smash ripoff. Parappa the Rappa is one of the characters. That's the game he's from.
PlayStation All Stars.
I haven't. I wanted to play that game.
I played it. It was kind of a ripoff of Smash, but Smash was better
That's
made.
what everyone tells me. It's more of a Smash ripoff, and if you play in it, you're probably more likely just gonna want to be like your favorite PlayStation icon and not really care.
Rappa the Rapper was great. PS1 days.
Honestly, I probably would have just been Ratchet and Clank or Sly or Nathan.
Man, I remember when I got the PS1 for Christmas. I remember the two games I got. I got Need for Speed and Crash 1. And a memory card.
Oh my
Memory
God,
card.
Memory cards, dude.
And
Gotta
man,
keep track
you
of
remember the
everything.
PS1 controller, the first ever DualShock controller? Well, no, wasn't even a DualShock controller. It didn't have analog sticks.
I remember just having like 8 different cards for my PS2. That's how many games I had. Have to save.
Yeah, I remember
Different
you bought the
saves,
third-party
different
Mad Cats one, and then they would like break,
Oof. I never got those.
or the Mad Cats wireless controller for the PS2.
Ooh, yeah, I never got those. I always got a hard.
Fucking send it.
A dog. Sparky, shut up!
You're like YouTube pixelated. Like your motion bar pixelated.
No, I'm just messing.
I remember, man, there's a lot of things that I know they're bringing back as cartoon-wise, and I'm like, I wish they never would. It had its time.
I'm trying to remember. There was this one game that from my cartoons. There was this one.
Like what?
Ed and Eddie, I wish they don't bring that back. I don't want them to ruin the childhood of mine.
I mean, prepare. You're gonna have woke Ed and Eddie.
Probably. Ooh.
Speaking of
Because
running
the reason why they're
childhoods,
bringing up
did,
stuff from your childhood, Rev, is because they have nothing creative they can destroy. That they make themselves that destroy the stuff you like.
did they ever come out with Thundercats Roar? Because I wanted to see if that was gonna be a train wreck.
I think they did.
That's the one with the female Thundercat, right?
No, that's just no. That's gonna be like it was supposed to be all of them, but it was like a chibi art style.
Fuck!
No,
You
that-
shouldn't have
that was the
reloaded.
one-
nonetheless, if they do an Ed, and Eddie redo, I'll watch it probably.
That was the prequel to. It was going to be called She-Ra, right? And it was like the prequel to.
No, that's a He-Man thing. No. Thundercats was its own thing. It was made in the same like time as like OG Thundercats was made around the same time as He-Man, but there was supposed to be another series they were supposed to be making, but I don't know if it ever came out because I want to see if it was garbage or not. Because I really don't like Teen Titans Go, and I've been looking just for some creative stuff to watch. Because
Oh, the original Teen Titans was so good. I don't know why they have Go.
Honestly, the fans have been wanting Teen Titans Season 6 for so long now.
People were saying they might do that. Teen Titans Season 6.
They need to. That's where the money's at right now. People will throw money at them just to make it happen. You have no idea. Like the hope should have died for that years ago.
I mean, after
Yeah, but
no, like
I
after
agree.
Teen Titans go to the movies after that movie, which actually wasn't that bad. I actually watched it. Wasn't that?
Yeah, I mean, the movie could be good all at once.
No, but at the
though,
end of the movie, they showed a
show
clip of
is
the.
25 and
too
3,
much.
dude. Shit.
Huh?
You play the
No,
game.
but
too?
at the end of the movie, they showed a clip of the original Teen Titans there, so people are speculating we might get another Teen Titans,
Well, that'd be
like
nice.
like a season
Damn.
6, like to finish off the story.
Damn, gangster 3.57. Jesus.
I will take that
Oh,
ratio.
shit, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Merkin
On
fools.
Piccadilly. Get wrecked. I don't know why people hate that map, dude. I love that
I don't
map.
know why people hate that map. It shouldn't be obvious. Someone like me, Herder.
Man, the kid just said Piccadilly, and now I want to go eat. Thanks for making me
Dude, I
sadder.
need to fucking eat. I haven't eaten all day.
I wish we had a Piccadilly out here, bro. Now I'm just
Man, I wish I had some Piccadillys, man. Shit.
give me some fucking
You know what? I've been craving Popeye's chicken, dude. I know that sounds terrible.
Popeye's chicken is horrible.
What?
I'm gonna hurt you.
Popeye's chicken is the best fast food chicken there is. So far superior to KFC.
Their biscuits are really
I'll
good.
agree with Pete.
Like
And
their
they're
biscuits
dude,
are
they're
really
mad-
mash and
Pete.
gravy, dog.
As a black man, I agree with Pete.
Yeah, but their biscuits are good, but I don't really eat fast food chicken whenever I eat chicken.
It's
If you're gonna
southern.
eat
It's
any
southern
fast
goodness.
food chicken at all, it's gonna be Popeyes. Anything else?
How about
is
Church's
trash.
chicken? Church's chicken.
It depends on if the
I
church
prefer
is a
making
good
it.
place or not. Because
Yeah, we don't really have churches around here.
Crappy Church's chicken. There's only one out here in Vegas that's actually decent.
Dude, I can go for some White Castle. I wish they had it more around.
Dude, they don't
need
have
it.
none
I
around
don't
here
want
no
to
more.
Try actual White Castle. I just get the little sliders.
I want to go. I want to go to
Tasty.
Vegas just for that.
They got
I
rid of
might.
White
When I go to
Castle
Vegas,
because they
go
thought
there.
it was racist. So
We got
If
rid
we
of
go to, if I go to Vegas around my birthday next year, I'm probably gonna just go to White Castle and spend a crap ton of money just to get.
I'm
some
gonna do
burgers.
like the Harold and Kumar scene where I'm just like ordering a mess of fries.
48 burgers, 6 orders of fries, 6
Right.
large drinks.
Yep.
What do you
Yoink.
want?
Hey.
What's that one scene in that
Hey
White
man,
Castle
Metro, if you
movie
do,
where,
if you go to
like,
White Castle, dude, we gotta if we ever do that, we gotta react that Harold and Kumar scene, do it all in slow motion.
What's the I forgot what that one dude said. Whenever it was the dude at the drive-through for the White Castle movie. where he's
Burn,
talking about
burn,
taking
burn this place
gasoline
down.
and
Burn this.
Come on,
motherfucker
Pookie!
down.
Let's burn this motherfucker down!
Hey, I want to give you an inside joke. It's animal semen.
God.
Oh my god, dude.
You know what the
Maybe
special
that's
sauce
why-
is? It's animal season. It's animal semen.
You know, when you think about it like that, maybe some companies, In and Out, maybe they're trying to tell us.
Don't
something
ever talk
their
about
animal
goodness, okay? In and out, dude. Animal style fries.
style.
that's how I like my women, animal style. Got him.
Shut up, dude.
Sorry, I was saying
What is he talking
sorry.
about? Oh my god.
He's like, that's how I like my women. wild. And
You want Thousand Islands all over him, man.
Just I love my women buck wild.
The bigger the booty, the
And here we have a wild female with a humongous rump,
oh my God.
searching for her next prey.
Oh,
Mating
shit.
season.
She
Oh.
jumps and bounces and it's over.
Watch as she claps her ass to attract him. Bruh.
That's good.
I was actually doing that kind of
Are you fucking kidding me?
Somebody.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Oh, he got sniped.
No, the ogre killed me behind the wall. No.
It sounds like people last night in Call of Duty last night.
Oh my
Press
god.
F to pay respects, dude.
I need more than F to pay
F in the
respect.
chat. F in the chat, bro. Put an F there.
I blame Rev.
Hey, he's been
don't
going
blame
at me
him.
all
It's
night
no
long.
mistake.
It's all good.
No, I'm not
Get
gay. I'm
Marcellus
just the
Wallace on
guy's
your
Rev.
ass.
I'm gonna go take my dog out and then shit up a school. I don't know yet.
Well, touch the subject, you know.
Wait, to touch the subject? Why?
I mean, do you not know what happened a couple days ago?
No, what happened?
A shooting? At a school?
What? Oh, oof. Well, FBI open up. Alright, I'm gonna go take my dog out back in a sec.
Hey, by the way, Rev, did you get a message from a few days ago?
What about the Discord stuff?
Yeah, it's about the bot where or not I can get like a thing that kind of goes off in the stream chat that says so and so went live.
Yeah, Me6box does that.
Yeah, but for Twitch, you said it only does it for Twitch exclusively though.
Yeah, that's Lopez bot.
I don't know how to program that thing to do that with Lopez bot. It confuses me.
There's videos out there for that.
There was one, but it didn't explain anything right. It was like it didn't. I tried to go by it and just didn't do right.
I'll send you the video I went off of. The one I sent Metro.
Okay, thanks.
What is it, an attack rev day? Is this the thing? I don't know, man. Did I open up a can of worms? Did I do something? Did I walk on a crack or something? Gangster's all focusing, dude. I see his eyes, dude. Like Shroud looking.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
Call of Duty, man. It's no joke. It's a serious business.
You think a Call of Duty Mario game would get a lot of traction?
Fuck.
Jesus.
Like if they made a Call of Duty game, well, not like Call of Duty, but like
Aren't you doing dishes, Metro?
you think if they made a Mario game?
Are you
that-
here, Metro? Aren't you doing dishes?
Yeah, I'm doing dishes. I can hear you guys. I'm just muting so I don't mess with y'all.
Oh, you're good, dude.
I just need some interaction, just chill with people. I've just been so focused on like, you know, working on the commissions and then going to work. So I haven't really been chilling and talking as much as I would like.
Fuck.
Shit.
I figure if I just chill while I'm
Yeah,
doing
man. Yeah. Last night, man, he was just getting up, dude. You need to chill.
I was just like stressed yesterday because it got busy out of nowhere, and then everybody's like, "Where you been? All this traffic. Oh, I didn't grab it." I'm like, "Bro, I just came on break." Like, when I'm on break, none of that's my problem. But you know, chefs got this degree and they act like there's no sense, so it's like whatever.
That is all good, man.
What was that game called? Gotham City.
It's sad though, honestly, because they got their fancy degree or whatever, and my cousin, she went to culinary school and she probably couldn't pick her last one.
I guess I will stop talking about woke, boomers, and anything to do with that from here on out.
Okay, Boomer.
Thanks, man. I won't talk about it because literally period anymore.
Wait, what
I learned my lesson.
What happened? I need to know what the hell happened.
It flares him up hard, and I'm just not gonna do it.
Hey Rev,
Yeah,
how successful would you think a Mario game that plays kind of like Call of Duty would be?
it would be it would be terrible, and all the
A
families would
Mario
be like,
game?
yeah, no.
Like it doesn't exactly not exactly like Call of Duty, but Mario themed, like like a lot of aspects of Mario in it,
Oh, like weaponizing mushrooms and stars and stuff.
something like that. Yeah,
I don't know. It could go many different directions, but it would be awkward for sure. 'Cause it's not what people are expecting.
true. It wouldn't
Oh
exactly.
man, I almost got that 3-piece, man. Oh, yeah, they're all up in the palace up there. So what's your plans for the night, Metro?
After I'm done with these dishes, I'm gonna. I was supposed to go get a water tank with Brim, but I guess he got tired. He didn't want to go do it. So we're gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna make you do it tomorrow. 'Cause,
Yeah, he was really he's really upset about the router.
yeah, I figured something caused him to go offline. Because as soon as I messaged him, he was like, "Okay," and then he was offline. I was like, "That's odd. He's usually up."
Yeah, he got up to do the show, and then he was messing with the router, and the router just over pissed him off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that explains
Fuck.
why I had to try and stream. So I'm just gonna wait till this router comes in from you, and then I'm gonna start streaming. Cause I've been wanting to stream art and games again.
I gotta find
like,
it. I'll have it sent out by tomorrow. You guys should have it like Wednesday.
Oh yeah, but my plans is just to do these dishes and get it all cleaned up, stuff to eat on tonight, and then just go downstairs.
I would say go ahead and stream. You know, just don't stream at high bit rates.
Yeah, I'll probably just make a lower bit rate, lower res.
Yeah, just compromise for now while the router, because you're not even getting your full speeds. That's what it is.
I'll probably just drop it to like 1500 or something.
Yeah, I would do like what you were planning on doing, a Gundam stream, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do the straight build or the one that I got in the mail last, or if I want to work on my custom one.
Damn, gangster's killing it.
Because if I worked on my one with putty, it would probably take a bit because of all the drying. And it takes like 2 hours for the custom parts to dry. Well, I say
I'll be right
2
back.
hours, but
All right, man.
it actually takes a little less. I might. I don't know.
Do you guys remember Arkham City Imposters?
Yes, I do.
I only played the demo of that. I never got to play the full game, unfortunately, because I didn't have the money for it at the time. But like, that's back when I was living in Connecticut, and everything went towards rent and utilities and food. But did you guys like that game at all?
Yeah, I did for a little bit there. It was oh god, you got some stuff with Twitch Prime with it. One
Wait, what
point.
game?
I didn't know that.
Gotham Imposters.
Oh, I haven't played that game.
Hmm.
Wasn't that the online game? Like you get to be like a Joker, and Batman, like Team Joker, Team Batman. Like you guys were like just random people being heroes and villains.
I think so. Yeah, you're like modeled after the two villains, the villain and hero side.
Yeah, I haven't played that in forever. Last time I played that, I was also playing DC Universe Online.
I remember
DC
DC
Universe Online, man. That rings a bell, man.
I remember I played that on PS3 and PS4.
That
DC
game was
Universe
fun,
Online.
but the updates took forever on PS3. I
Ugh.
got out of it. I was tired of updating all
I
the time.
last I logged on there, I couldn't use my weapon anymore.
I backed us out, gangster, while you were doing your thing.
Yeah, you can start it again if you want.
So last time I logged on DC Universe Online, I couldn't use my weapon that previously was able to use. I said I needed something like an artifact or something in order to equip it. It was like real stupid. I was like, "What the hell is this? Like, why can't I use my weapon no more?" Like, it means I had to go out and buy a weapon or something. I didn't want to do that, so I just got off the game.
I also played what was that Star Wars MMO game? Knights of the Old Republic or something like that.
Yeah, I heard
Old
about this.
Republic, Old Republic, something or other. I paid monthly for.
Knights of the Old Republic. Can't believe you didn't know that, but
What's it
No,
for?
that wasn't the MMO.
oh,
I don't know. I like the single player Knights of the Republic better.
Or whatever one that you paid to play.
That was the online one.
Yeah, I
That was
played
Star
that for
Wars:
a
The
while.
Old Republic. It was, I just googled it. Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah, the one you pay to play, it was the premium version, where you got everything early.
Thanks for
and
the
all
correction, buddy.
Huh?
I said thanks for the correction.
Yeah, I almost bought that, but I was like, it's the same problem I have wanting to pay for WoW. I'm like, I'm never going to play this as consistently as they want me to play this. I'm like, I'm not paying for this. I'll just wait till it comes out. The expansion comes out for free. Like, I'll buy items to pay for the thing.
I know for a while with Final Fantasy 14, they had the first expansion become free with the base game.
Yeah, when they did the shadow thing.
Even before that, like it was around the time it was coming out, it was announced, and they.
It's
decided-
just the Old Republic. Thank you. I appreciate the correction. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start trying to play Black Desert because I bought it forever ago for like $9.
For what? For
I hear him
PC?
play. Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
play.
I'll play with you if you want to play that. I'll play that. I
saw
have
the
it.
customization in there when that game first came out, and I was like, bro, I
Yeah,
think
but you're gonna find out it. You'll find out that it's kind of boring after a while.
well, I used to play Blade and Soul, and everyone I play with, they're like, this game's boring.
It's a lot.
I'm
It's a
like,
lot different than Bladed Soul. I mean, but it's a little bit more boring than Blade and Soul. Put it that way.
Okay, so I don't mind playing those repetitive games. Like
I'll put
that,
it.
'cause I
I'll
used to
put
play-
it. I'll put it. No. I'll put it to you in this perspective. My buddy like power leveled me in that game, and there was really nothing to do.
Well, it's because he power leveled you.
No. The side
'Cause
quests
I
and
get bored
everything.
when I get power
The
leveled.
side quests on that game are pretty boring, dude. I'm telling you this.
There's
I
like
played
not
it three different
story-
times.
The story's not straightforward, like with the side quest and all that.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't care about all that. Me, I hate being power leveled in games like that.
Dude,
because
I want
it's like-
somebody to go back and play Blade and Soul with, man. I like that game.
Yeah, I stopped playing Blade and
They
Soul
added
because
new characters supposedly. Yeah,
I
this year
stopped
and last
playing
year.
Blade and Soul because one of my my close friends, he loves playing like online games. He's been wanting to play games with me, but when we played Blade and Soul, he would want to skip the cutscenes and all the.
Oh yeah, fuck
talking,
that. Yeah,
And
fuck
I was
that.
like, no, I like listening to that. He's like, that's too slow. You gotta get in the action. I'm like, but I like the story, dude.
Yeah,
like,
you miss out on vital
That's why I
things.
like games like that. Story. That's why I like Metroid.
Yeah, if
that's
you ever
why I
want to get
like-
down, if you ever want to get down with both of those games, I'm definitely down to play those. I like
Where
Blade
is
Soul.
the story in Blade and Soul, 'cause
Like-
I know there's those question mark guys you gotta find with the question mark above them.
That's the side stuff. In Blade and Soul, you don't really have to do the side stuff. It's more of the main missions you have
It's
to
more
do.
of the mainline stuff.
What's
yeah.
the main stuff? What's with the Black Spirit, right?
Yeah.
No, that's
no, it's just-
that's Black Desert.
Yes, I mean.
Yeah, the mainline stuff that I remember was like
Yeah, you have to do what the ghost tells you to do, and that's how
the
he
ghost
grows.
of like your
Yeah.
grandmaster, and then the guy, that little kid that died. at
Well,
one
he's
point
talking
from, like,
about
poison.
Black Desert. We're talking about Blade and Soul. I think he's got the other game going on, and he's talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
that
two
was-
new characters. There's a gunslinger now in Blade and Soul. I played it, but I never gave it I didn't go all the way with it.
I have two characters already. I have the one I think that does like elemental damage,
Oh yeah.
and then I have like I think it's like a swordsman.
And then my
I
second
can't remember
character,
which one was which.
my second
that I
character on
used.
Blade and Soul is the weakest character out of all of them.
I'm probably gonna have to make a new account because I think I know what username I have and what email I have, but I'm probably just gonna say fuck it, start over.
It's too slow. Then play something else that isn't an RPG, right? RPGs.
But no, like to be real, if they ever came out with like a Metroid Prime online, people would hate partying it with me because like if you get the scan visor and stuff, right? They give you so much information on.
Dude,
depending
that
on
would be
what you
dope
scan.
though. A Metro
That- It would be
online.
dope, but people
Yeah, it
would
would.
hate partying with me though, because I would like sit there and I'd read every
No,
single
because
thing.
Well, because I like the stories of Metroid Prime, so I'd probably be in the same boat as you, taking everything in.
I played 1
'Cause,
and
like-
2, both fun.
Because like the only reason why I'm even as hyped for Metroid Prime 4 as like all the diehard fans are is because if you read a lot of the stuff that's in there, you can kind of tell what direction that the game's probably gonna
You read
go
the
in.
books for him?
Huh?
There's books.
No, yeah, there's books, but like the game also tells you what direction it could possibly go into.
Right.
Like
They should
what? there's,
remaster. They
Oh.
should remaster. You know what? They should remaster some of them though.
Well, that's
Like, do
kind of a
re-
theory
like
right
a,
now.
like a re-storytelling of some of them.
That's kind of the theory right now that that if it comes out on the Switch, that either Nintendo might do what Square just did for Final Fantasy and release all of the trilogy as separate entities, or they'll release the trilogy as like either as is, or they might res up some of the graphics and change up the control type.
What
I'd
are
be
you talking
alright
about?
with that.
Final Fantasy?
That's the theory right now.
Well, we're talking about the
going
older
on.
games that they've been re-releasing to all the consoles.
I'm glad
Yeah, 'cause
Xbox finally
I know
getting
Square
parts
just
of
released like
it.
Final Fantasies for Switch.
Well- Well, they just released all of them to the Game Pass just recently.
Yeah, and then they what else did we just get? We got I think of some of the other Dragon Quest games on Switch.
And then
just now,
Kingdom
too.
Hearts is going to be released. Other Kingdom Hearts games are finally hitting the Xbox, which is cool.
I'm glad
the
that's
older
happening
one?
too. I'm not an Xbox player, but I'm glad that's happening. They need that.
See, I want to play. Which one was it that I never beat? It was one on the Game Boy. Can't remember.
Birth
For
by
Kingdom
Sleep,
Yeah, I
365.
played a little bit of it. And I
One that
liked
was
it.
long and drawn out that I played on the DS.
Well, I like long games like that. That's why I like Metroidvania games. That's why I can get into like Castlevania and stuff.
Castlevania.
Stuff that takes forever. Whenever everyone's like, I want it to be 5 hours and I want to be done. I'm just
If you like, if you like Castlevania, you like Bloodstain. Bloodstain's really fun.
I've heard nothing but good stuff about that, and I'm gonna pick it up eventually. But
You know, Game
right
Pass
now,
is
I need to play
automatically
through-
Game Pass.
Right now, I need to play through A Hat in Time because I picked that up during the sale they had. Because Grin's been playing it.
Oh, and by
And-
the way, Bloodstain, you don't have to go out and buy it. It's in the Game Pass.
Oh, I'll just try it then. Oh yeah. But no, Grenachi's been playing A Hat in Time, and he was like, "Yo, you should get this game." Because I think he's saying go up to like 50 multiplayer.
Oh, and
On
you
PC.
asked me about Star Wars. Yeah, the game is the story, dude. There's so much to take in.
Oh,
You would be
Fallen
for
Order-
day.
Fallen Order?
Yeah, Fallen Order. There's so much to do. Yeah.
I'm
Hey
gonna get
guys,
that on PC, dude.
guys,
I
a
just
while
want to
back.
play. I just want to like fling
was
my
that, Don?
fucking lightsaber.
Well, I was gonna say like a while back, I heard that Nintendo was working with not Nintendo, sorry, Sony was working with Microsoft on something.
Yeah,
they're
they are.
doing like
They are.
security.
What are they working on exactly? That's
and
still going
cloud.
on.
The servers, your cloud servers for PlayStation, and
Yeah, they're helping making their server stable and cloud server stable and more useful.
yeah, they're helping you at PS Now right now, trying to get it right.
And then on the flip side, Microsoft's gonna be letting Sony do XCloud.
What's this cloud?
Their
It's
streaming
their
service.
like their cloud gaming streaming thing, like Stadia, but better, like way better.
Mm.
I don't think Stadia is gonna
Like-
pan
Like
out well.
Stadia's about to release, and cloud hasn't even became a beta thing yet, and cloud's already better.
I mean, have we seen like Stadia in action?
Well, I don't even need to see it in action. The price model is what kills
Gangster on
it.
top of the leaderboard again, huh?
Like,
I
I
just-
didn't do better than the other guy though.
like, I'm gonna be real with you, Blue.
No, I'm not saying-
screw
I'm-
it in action. Like the pricing and how they want.
No,
you
because
to
everyone's hyping up. Because
enter
I'm
the
saying that.
ecosystem is enough to kill it, dude.
No, because I'm not saying that because I think it's gonna be good if it has good performance or whatever. Because everyone's talking about XCloud being good, and I'm like, yeah, sure, but the price won't be better. But how well would it actually
Well,
perform
we've
better?
seen cloud working because Microsoft actually showed it off.
And I have a few
But
friends
it's,
that
it
are
was
in
an
the
internal
insider
build.
program.
Like no
Yeah,
one
but-
actually got to touch it. It was only Microsoft showing it off. But we
Well,
haven't seen too much.
Well,
I don't know
it's out for the public right now. People can see it. It's
Well,
out
yeah,
for the
they
public.
just opened up the signups. I
It's
signed
not
up.
really out for the full public. Once it actually releases XCloud,
It's
then
in
we
it's in
actually
sign
see
up
how it
beta right
performs.
now. But like when Stadia was like doing their beta,
Obviously, it
Cloud
was a
wasn't even
closed
doing theirs
beta.
yet, and I could tell you
It was a
Cloud
closed
was like
beta.
infinitely better.
Stadia was a closed beta that you only got to play at E3.
No, they had a thing that you could do it
Actually,
from your
no.
computer.
Actually, they started with Assassin's Creed through the browser.
Yeah, they started with Creed through Chrome.
Yeah. And it actually wasn't that bad, but
But like the full
I
release
got to
of Stadia
experience
is
a
what
little bit of
concerns
it.
me.
I
Like
just
I don't
don't
know.
care
the
for
beta
Stadia,
could be
period.
the beta could be the shit, right? But it's the
It's
full
what comes
public
after, like-
release is what kills me.
No, it's what comes after. That's where it goes.
It's like, so get this, like, so you gotta pay for every game that you get, right?
Plus the
So
subscription.
it's like you going on the eShop or like the PlayStation Store.
And
right?
by the
You pay
way,
for the
the only
game
reason you have
digitally,
to,
but
the
it's
only reason they're
Stadia.
making you pay for a subscription is because they see how everyone paid subscriptions for like PlayStation and Xbox for a long time.
Yeah,
So
but-
that's why it's just there to add on.
And that's another thing with all these new subscriptions like Disney Plus and all the other stuff coming out. Subscriptions for games is not the best idea because people want to buy it, own that license.
It
or
really
that
depends
CD,
because some people
they
just
wanna
play
just forget
whatever they
about it. They
want
just wanna
whenever they
pop it
want.
in.
Or if you're talking like for someone like me, Stadia would be useless.
Metro, I agree to disagree with you on that one. We've talked about this before. I agree to disagree
Well,
with you.
for someone, no, I feel you, Rev. No, I get it.
No,
just
I
the way
get
I'm
where-
coming from because I'm really old school. when it
You're
comes to
you're
talking about
really
games.
old school. You like to own everything, and you
I
know
want
what?
to own. If I'm buying
I
it
see a
from
thing
you,
on
it
that
is
too.
a cut and final transaction. And like if you buy shit from me, like if someone comes to commission me, I shouldn't be able to be like, all right, so I'm revoking your license to use my overlay that I made for you.
Well, when
That's
you
just
buy
fucked up.
digitally download, that's what happens. Obviously,
Well,
like
no,
it's different
But
for.
like, see, I kind of dabble in the same marketplace as they do. Like it's like a digital frontier in a way. Like we're communicating through Discord or Skype or whatever, right? And I'm giving you a product through email that I had to make digitally. I shouldn't be able to revoke that if you've already given me the money. That should be cut, paste. You paid for it. It's yours. I can't stop you.
Obviously, but that's not. I think something like that is gonna probably have to get settled in a court of some kind eventually.
It
if
will
someone sues.
eventually. Yeah, it's gonna have to.
It needs to now, though, but it will.
No, it's gonna happen
It's just
eventually. Like one of
slower
these
than we
services.
want it to be.
I think Google Stadia might actually be the catalyst. Let's say if Google Stadia
Yeah,
ended horrible,
The way
and
that
like let's say
Stadia, okay, so the way that Stadia is set up, it's more than likely going to be the catalyst, or it's going to be one of the dominoes.
no, but it's
because-
here's how here's how it's gonna work. Let's say if it fails Stadia, and like 12 months later they can the project. People who bought everything on their Stadia,
They're going to
and
be
like,
pissed.
and
they're
then
gonna do a
let's say they
class
lose
action
all their
lawsuit.
shit, then it'll be a lawsuit. That's because that's the thing. If Google like cans this project 12 months later, this entire thing will be a lawsuit waiting to happen. So
Because you got to think about people buying the controllers for Stadia, the system that they don't really need, but they're pushing those systems in a way. They're putting it in your face, like, oh, here's the console, right? And that's like a couple $100. And then you don't even.
It's not
own the
really a
game.
console,
on a
it's more you're
cloud
paying a
service like
subscription.
Netflix thing.
yeah, that's
So
what.
like,
I think Stadia should have been a platform or a console that had streaming as an option if they wanted to go that route.
okay, it should have been
Where are
like,
they at,
okay, so
gangster?
here's Stadia, right? This is what they should have did. The streaming aspect
mind.
should have been like a PS Now, Project X Cloud type of deal, and then it should have been its own like console, like traditional console, where like you go on a marketplace, and it's
Yeah,
yours.
but Google
and if
doesn't
they
see it that Google doesn't see
and
it
if
that
they
way.
take it
They're-
off the marketplace, then you and everyone else who bought that, like on Steam, y'all the only ones who own it.
Well,
I mean-
here's the other thing that Google's doing is they're tying in your controllers into your router.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's their new thing. They're tying in your no, it's not traditionally the way you're going to be syncing it like a Bluetooth. It's going to be more you're syncing it through your router.
That is so stupid.
Right.
You're gonna be messing with the machine. Oh my god.
Well, that's their way. That's their way of when you don't buy their console. That's the way they want it to tie in for
That's terrible.
reasons. That's terrible. Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm with the whole xCloud on that, where you can play
xCloud,
whatever
okay, here's how
controller
I
you
see
want.
This thing going down, right? Stadia's gonna come out first, and then xCloud's gonna come out, and it's gonna crush the shit out of it. Because on top of you not actually owning your game, they make you pay a little extra to get 4K.
You have to buy the
8K,
game too, by the way.
and all that other crap, right? So on top of you buying your games that you don't own, you gotta pay a subscription just to get better resolution.
For what? What platform we talking?
Stadia.
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 Oh well.
You're
I'm
paying
not-
for resolution at
that's
that point.
already a red flag.
I'm not even buying into that platform after I heard all that noise. Fuck that.
Like,
I'd
no, I'm not
rather
doing it.
have my Ultimate Game Pass and have xCloud be part of it.
I would rather support xCloud. I'd rather use PS Now, and I would rather do the Japanese Nintendo streaming services before I even touch Stadia.
I mean, I'd rather have.
And you know who's behind it, right? Phil Harrison. That dumbass
For
guy
Stadia?
from he's the head of the Stadia team. Phil Harrison, the guy that thought it was a good idea back in the day for the PS3 to be $600.
Oh, that clown. No wonder why this thing's gonna fail, dude. They fired him from,
I think it
from
might.
PlayStation,
It will
and
have.
now he's gonna go
I
screw
think
over
it's
Google.
gonna have. I think Stadia is gonna have marginal success.
Only because
It's gonna
Google's
sell
backing it though.
initially, Because
Yeah, that's
okay,
because it's
so
because
it's gonna
Google's
sell
backing it
initially
because of,
because xCloud isn't out yet, but once Cloud's out, it's over for Stadia. And
I'm not
once
saying,
they
like,
because
make-
xCloud's coming to PC where you have a virtual console, virtual
I'm not
Xbox
saying,
on,
like,
on your PC.
xCloud's gonna come to PC. It's gonna be on
Even
Xbox,
when xCloud
obviously,
out,
and
I
it's
still
gonna be
think
on Switch.
Metro. Even with xCloud out, I still see like Stadia having marginal successes.
Well, it's gonna have some form of success in the beginning, but once people see xCloud is out and they see that it's better,
Yeah, JC Gaming, I agree with you, dude. I don't see it either.
because like, think about it
No,
this
like
way:
if
everyone
you're
uses
saying
Ultimate Game
it's not gonna have
Pass.
success, no, saying it's not gonna have success, like some form of success, is foolish because yeah, the Google brand, Google supporting it.
Well, yeah, it's Google. Like they're gonna make their money back some way, but over time that stuff's gonna diminish to the point where it's like, is it worth it keeping this service open? And it's gonna end up like on the back burner, like how Google Plus was.
Yeah, and that's why I said it'll be marginally successful. I say
Like it'll still be available, but for how long? That's the thing, because they're already eating and biting the bullet with YouTube losing money every day. Like YouTube drains their wallet.
yeah,
the
they don't make
corporate
money off
wallet,
YouTube. Everyone knows that. Like they don't make money off YouTube.
So like you gotta juggle YouTube draining the corporate wallet. Now Stadia.
You know why that is, right?
Well, I mean, you got people who make content that's not monetizer friendly. Obviously,
No,
one
no,
of
it's
the
not
reasons.
that. It's because of how much they have to pay for these servers. That's why.
Well,
Compared
yeah, the
to like a
servers,
company
their-
like
well, yeah,
BitChute
their videos
that
get
does it all
uploaded
peer
like
to peer.
literally every microsecond at this point.
I can't wait to see what BitChute's gonna do with the whole streaming service they're working on.
I don't think BitChute's really gonna take off though.
If anybody's got a chance, it's them.
I want YouTube to have some competition, but I just don't see YouTube because YouTube is too big right now at this
Well,
point.
YouTube's in a crisis right now because they're making everybody sign waivers for this whole children-friendly crap.
Yeah, because the FC, because you know why? Because it's because the FCC. By the way, that is a YouTube decision for the FCC to be on their ass.
It's
Like
not
I'll
their
defend
decision.
YouTube. Like I'll
not.
defend YouTube here because I feel like that blaming this entire thing on YouTube is unfair.
Like, okay,
Like,
so
and
what
they
the
are
FC
fighting it, by the
what
way. They are
FTC
fighting the
doesn't
decision.
understand, Blue, is that there is a YouTube Kids app, right? So there's an app for these little kids, and there's no ads on there. I actually like messed around with it when I set it up for my little sister whenever my mom thought she was too young to like mess with full-fledged YouTube. So I put it on her device, and there's like no ads on there. at the
Probably
time.
because a lot of their audience, even kids, are on the regular.
Well, it's intended for kids, so they don't want to
Well-
target ads at kids. But when I go on regular YouTube, obviously, if I'm looking at, say I'm looking at anime, right? And you know how they promote all these anime games, right? Well, I was looking at anime, so obviously I'm asking for the anime ads at this point because that's what they're going to give me. Or if I start looking up Call of Duty gameplay, I'm going to get the Call of Duty Modern Warfare ads. That I don't mind. I'm an adult. Like, you're going to target an ad at me, it's probably going to get me to buy the thing.
I mean, targeted advertisement. Like
It's not
even
really a
as
bad thing as long as it's not like done in such a way where like
yeah, but
it's,
also
it's in
the
your
problem
face,
with you know
we
the
want
rule
you to
that like
buy it.
let's say kids can't see target advertisement because buy it. Well,
Okay, well here's the
um,
thing. It's stupid to say that a kid can't see it because the only factor that can stop them is the parent. So if the parent
yeah, because
pays,
let's say
it's
let's
the
say a
parent's
parent is
fault.
like let's say if a parent's like oh their kid's bitch out because they want to buy like a Team Titans toy or some stupid nonsense like that, not
You
whatever you want to
tell
call
them
it.
no. I can't
Yeah,
afford
but-
it right now.
Yeah, but-
mommy and daddy's gotta pay bills.
But the
and
problem
then
is,
we'll
let's
see
say
if
if
we
you,
can
let's
get
say
some
if
toys.
YouTube tweeted out like we can't be the parents, you guys have to do your job. They would get shit for it.
But they should say it. That's the problem.
Yeah,
no
but
one wants to say
No,
it.
they would get shit for it and probably get advertisement thrown off of them. Like that's just the truth
That's
of
a
it.
necessary risk, dude. Parents need it. Okay, parents need.
And also,
to
YouTube's not really
discipline.
worried about like parents now because this is the government getting involved. This isn't like some Twitter boycott or some
And
nonsense
this
like
isn't
that.
even
This is
the
the
government's
government.
thing. Like, so the government has already extended their hand enough when it comes to kids.
And the internet.
Well, no, just with kids in general, because like most of us here remember when we got beat with the belt.
I was never beat with
Nowadays,
the
you
belt.
can't do that, otherwise CPS is on your ass, dude.
No, but they.
My mom hit me with the belt buckle by accident because she was trying to hit me with the actual belt, and she was worried about CPS taking me at one point. That's how scary the government is when it comes to dealing with kids.
Hey
They
guys,
don't care.
Yeah.
I might jump back in the chat a little bit later, but I'm at my aunt's house. So I'm on my laptop there. But I gotta get going because we're going from my aunt's house back home.
All right, bro.
Okay, man.
All right, man.
See you
Have fun.
Bye.
But no, like now them jumping in to determine what your child can watch. Like if your child just happens
No,
to
but a lot of
find
this does. I guess
that
you could say
edgy
this. A lot of
stuff
this.
on
A lot
YouTube,
of this
then
dull. I can talk. A lot of this does fall on the parents, but
no, it does.
unfortunately, we live it. We
Gangster, doesn't the stream the other platforms come in the spotlight now?
What's up?
But all
Potentially.
all the other platforms hit the spotlight now. Alternatives.
What do you mean?
Makes all the alternatives come into play now with YouTube going to shit.
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah,
the problem
YouTube's
is this
been
isn't this isn't
sinking
like some
like the
no, but
Titanic forever now.
no, but the problem with saying like just the other platforms is how do I say this?
Look,
This
they're
isn't
too
like some. This
small,
isn't
they
no. This
need
isn't some
something to really
boycott.
bump 'em
This
up.
isn't some boycott or some advertisement nonsense.
That's not
No,
what
this
I'm
is the
saying.
government.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're watching video makers like Juggernuggets and also
Like-
Boogie2298 walk off the platform. You know it's a bad sign when you got top tier YouTubers and you also got
Like-
Linus also talking about Flowplane, him working on that and making it into a thing. You know it's bad when you got 9 million subscriber channels going, hey, wait a minute.
Like it's gonna get
Yeah.
to the point where people as big as Mark, like Markiplier, will want to walk off, and then that's when they're gonna shit themselves.
Fuck.
I mean, yeah, because
Because
eventually
like
this.
think about it, if Markiplier leaves, if
No, I'm not saying
like-
this. I'm not like saying like this isn't gonna happen. It's just like what can YouTube do against this though? It's
no,
like
it's
the
not. It's
FCC
not if it's happening. That's the thing.
No, like no, it's sorry, it's happening. But what can YouTube do against to stop the FCC? Like they're already saying they're going against the ruling. But what can YouTube
well, it's
do?
not even YouTube's like fight to do.
Well,
the
YouTube's
FCC
been-
should, like not even be involved.
YouTube's
Like,
been
I'm-
its own downfall for years now.
Obviously, I'm not saying YouTube hasn't like done this themselves a little bit, but in this situation, what can YouTube do when it's the government up their ass? Like, what can
Nothing.
they do?
can't really do nothing, but
the problem is, I think the government has noticed like YouTube's been on the decline, so they're the ones who panicked, and they started coming in and saying, "Okay, we're stepping in." I think that's what literally.
I think
happened,
you're
is that-
I think you're applying a little too much intelligence into to the government.
No. See,
Well, I knew the government was going to go into YouTube eventually. It was bound to happen.
I mean,
you
how
gotta
many
look at it
videos
this
get
way,
uploaded on
like,
YouTube
all
per
the
second?
all the stuff that YouTube is going through in the other countries like EU, all the lawsuits, all the controversy,
All the
that
lawsuits
the
because
company
the European
itself has
countries.
been going through. It was inevitable that the government was going to step in because YouTube is an American company, so only the American government could come in and do some dumb stuff like this.
I'm gonna say it's just the
figure,
American
well,
government because
Maybe-
here's the
maybe there's
problem.
some
Everyone's
illegal
after
crap
you.
going on over here, and they're letting shit.
No, but the
know,
problem is
derail.
everyone's on YouTube's ass. Every government on every cornerstone
Yeah,
of the planet
everyone's
is on
on
their
their
ass.
ass.
that's
Just look at
like
what they're
Facebook too. Facebook's doing this. That's happening with
Facebook's under
Facebook
fire.
too.
Facebook's be more. Here's the thing. Facebook is not even like. Facebook's actually staying up to the government a little bit too. Like I can't like say Facebook isn't just like they're not taking
Well,
it.
Facebook's in a
Well-
heap of shit. They kind of deserve it. They did it to themselves.
But Facebook,
Yes
the
and
only
no,
reason why
they're
they're in
not
hot
but
water
also-
though is because their platform is not, I guess, regulated enough to prevent someone.
Well,
from
they
just
were
coming
selling
in and start-
information. They were selling information to the highest bidder.
Yeah, they were giving away information, which is half the reason why.
Yeah,
most
but
of us fucking
that's a
use
TOS.
AdBlock.
That's a TO. That's also the thing is that's you're reading. That's in the TOS though.
No, it shouldn't be big big
not
officials
supposed to
like
be.
Mark Zuckerberg going around and selling it. He was taking money to sell our information. That's illegal.
Isn't that laundering at that point? I think.
Yeah, he was,
can't remember
and
what it's
now we have issues, you know, on these platforms. People go on live and shooting somebody in the freaking head.
Yeah, but what can Facebook do about that? Like, you're asking.
Facebook, okay. Well, if
Facebook can
someone's
do a
gonna go-
lot of things to fix
All right.
that.
All right, then tell me, what can they do to stop someone from doing a live stream of them killing themselves or something like that? What can they do? Like, oh, we predicted that someone at this exact moment is gonna kill themselves. Someone at this
Well,
exact
we have
very
all these,
moment.
Okay, so we have all these algorithms, right?
Yeah, but these
There's other
algorithms
stream
have
going
clearly
on, and
shown
someone just
themselves to
holding
be
a gun.
seriously flawed. These algorithms, I can't talk. These algorithms have been shown to be clearly flawed in a lot of ways.
What's happening is with these live streams, they're bringing what Facebook has done, they're bringing in real human beings to start watching them. What they're doing.
It isn't like Facebook advertised it. Like, oh look, someone's about to kill themselves. Yo, let's watch it, guys.
Yeah, but you know, our
Yeah, but
government
what?
and officials see it differently.
Yeah, because they're fucking idiots and don't understand this.
So
like,
you would rather just
the thing is, like,
a child see someone getting beheaded.
that's the
Right.
child.
Well, okay,
How is it first? I want to
okay.
ask, how is the child finding this video in the first place? That's my question.
Because
I can see
a lot of
both
Because
kids,
what?
now, 'cause it's
No,
really hard to-
no. Here, then they shouldn't be on Facebook.
period. Yeah, right,
It
right.
shouldn't be on Facebook, period. But we know by human nature people are stupid and they're going to want to do things.
Yeah, but why
to get
why should we have to have the government regulate something when this is a clear situation where the parents need to do something?
Well,
Like, when did the government become the parent? Like, that's my question
The
here.
government's taking it out of the parents because you got a lot of parents that kids know the password of their phone. They get on and they can go do whatever they want.
Okay, but
Yeah,
again,
because
that's
I-
the parents'
I see the
business,
point
not
that
the
Blue is
government.
trying
As
to
a
make,
as
and I
a
see the
parent's
point that
business,
Red's trying to
though.
make. But
Like, that's the thing. Like, you
Here's
can't
here's how I
like
see
the
it, though.
government can't stop that. How is the government gonna stop like that type of videos? Can, like you said, the government has many ways. Tell me how to stop it. Like, what? Just delete Facebook? Like, how are they
you
gonna
don't have
stop it?
to- You don't have to delete Facebook. But
Well, that's the
thing
thing.
is,
There,
what-
there
what the-
is no way to stop it.
No,
That's
Yeah,
what
I was gonna say there's no way to.
There's the
stop
only
it.
thing-
Well,
it's
what
just-
they're gonna do.
It's the only thing you can do is stop it after it already happens. You can keep people
Like-
from seeing it again.
Yeah,
what's
like the
happening
most
And they
the-
clearly do
the
that.
most
Just
the
going
government and
in.
Facebook can do at that point is take down the video and try
That's
to
what they
scrub it
did, though.
as much as
They
they can
literally-
off the internet.
They literally
Well-
scrubbed. What was that one shooter who wrote that manifesto in New Zealand? They literally scrubbed his manifesto off Facebook entirely.
What they're doing is they're getting fined, and what Facebook has done is, I think it's smart. They're bringing people in, a team that starts looking at these things before they even happen.
Yeah, but how is it like? Are we gonna get some like?
That's the thing. How? How exactly do you predict that something like that's gonna
How do
happen?
you
Some
predict? So
things you
like, how do
can
you predict
predict,
it?
but
Like,
Not
all
that's
the
the
time.
predicting. Not predicting. They go in and stop it before it takes place.
How do you stop it? Like, how is it gonna stop
but
it?
how
Like,
do you
that's what I'm
stop it
asking.
though? That's
How?
what I'm trying to figure out.
How's
Because-
this
because
Facebook
Post
is
real-
anonymous?
Post beforehand. Like, you know, I was watching a big thing on that on TV. Post beforehand, like when you're posting, oh, well, I'm gonna go do this, that, and the third on my live. They're looking at that. and
Yeah,
then
but
they start
there's the thing
investigating.
is, but hold on. Here's the thing is, we have a bunch of people that we know. Like for example, Riot, right? He'll say some shit, but we all know he's joking, right? So how is that person gonna know that that's just
Yeah,
an
like,
edgy
the problem with
joke
the internet
Actually,
is-
versus an
deleting
actual
Facebook would
death
be a
threat?
good thing.
He's not
No,
wrong.
I
Like,
disagree.
how are we gonna tell the difference? That's the problem we're having now with.
No, I
comedy.
disagree,
Like, how
like,
are we
if you
gonna
wanna
tell the
show-
difference between edgy humor versus actual death.
Yeah, because here's the problem. Here's what's
Oh,
gonna
even
happen.
forget that. There is none. Like, nobody who is actually gonna go behead somebody says beforehand that they're gonna go behead somebody. Every single instance of you blocking somebody who says,
no, Pete. There have been. rare
I'm sure it's happened once
because-
in a million
because
years.
there was an event that happened. I think it was at one of the
Fair
Evos
enough.
where some dudes took a picture of a bunch of AKs and stuff, and then all of Evo security found the
Fair
dudes,
enough,
and they
fair
found
enough.
all the weapons in the trunk.
But 99.999% of the time, it's going to be some edgy
Oh, yeah,
teenager
like
pulling some stupid shit.
99% of the time, if you're smart. You're
Well,
not
look,
gonna
look what they
post
did
it,
with
because the
swatting.
second
They
you
look what they did with
post it-
swatting. They kind of got it down packed now.
Yeah,
Well,
like
the
now
thing
they
is,
have.
if you post shit like that, people it's
Obviously,
already
there's
automatic,
rule,
like,
but the
they're gonna
problem
be
is the
looking
but
at you.
swatting. But the problem using swatting as an argument is because swatting is already illegal. Like you can't falsely call the
You
cops on
can't
someone.
just swat, yeah.
Like
Well, no,
swatting is
that-
already
The other
Yeah,
thing,
illegal.
the other thing, here's the other thing too. The other big thing is that there is a there is a disconnect between the person online doing the swatting and the actual SWAT raid occurring.
Right.
It's not like they just place a call and immediately, like, people materialize out of thin air at this guy's house and start shooting.
Did
No,
you back out, gangster?
I did. Yeah, I'm gonna be stopping the stream. I gotta get something to eat, dude. I haven't eaten all day, so
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's not like, it's an automatic trigger like live streaming where it is an automatic trigger. You click the button, the live stream happens. There's no, unless unless they want to implement something where everything you live stream is recorded and then somebody watches the entire recording before it's put up and then they approve it and then it goes up. There's no way to stop live streams.
We had this conversation in Game Talk before where, what was it? Facebook is now, what is it? They're not being the publishers or whatever it is. You're the publisher now.
No, Facebook is a platform. There's a difference between
No.
platform
They are
No,
trying
Gangster
to.
brought this up.
Yeah, they're trying to argue both sides of the fence. They're trying to claim protections of both. They want the protections of being a platform, but they want the ability to restrict people's rights to publish and stuff as if they were a publisher, and that's not going to work out for them.
That's not going to work out. They're going to ask the question by Congress, and they're going to have to give a straight answer, or they're just going to, because if they think, oh, this Congress is not going to do it, 5 years from now or 10 years from now, they're going to ask the question. Facebook can't dodge on it forever.
Well, Facebook got docked. What was it? $1 billion, wasn't it? Was it, or like?
I don't even know.
Because Mark Zuckerberg got in trouble for the whole sending out to the Russians.
Saying that's a bunch of ads, boo-hoo. Oh yeah, guys, that's exactly why Hillary lost the election for that. Yeah. No, but if you want to talk about the whole Russian scandal, that
election ads don't work on people like us, like this generation.
No, I'm just talking about what's in the news. What was in the news from the report.
but those are used because here's the thing: the government's already already sees with candidates. By the way, we're saying if Facebook doesn't do X, we're basically gonna break them up and regulate them to death. That's basically what a lot of the candidates have said. Anyone who's running for president right now, like all 9 million of them.
Well, with that note, thanks for watching Overtime. We'll see y'all later. Have fun.
Gotta rip off Phil, I promise.